Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. And in this podcast, we are talk about the blockchain and like future of blockchain. So like basically the ब्लॉकचेन होता क्या है वो सारी चीज हम डिस्कस करेंगे तो मीट आवर स्पीकर हर्षित शर्मा इज अ डायनामिक फुल स्टैक ब्लॉकचेन इंजीनियर with a 3 to 4 year experience holder and like his a journey into the collaboration of a strategy building a team and founder of a full-time as well as a freelancer. So right now he's also working as a builder something cool, fun, and stuff online, like a meme and content creation, and is also the building something called blockchain world co dot, and like is also teaching to other the magical thing, like is explore the digital thing with a blockchain. So welcome to her set.
Hi, Chetan,
Hi.
and hello to all the viewers. Thank you for making me part of your podcast journey.
तो हासिम जैसे आप हम इस पूरे के पूरे पॉडकास्ट में ब्लॉकचेन के बारे में बात करने वाले हैं तो मैं आपसे पूछूं कि लाइक होता क्या है लाइक ब्लॉकचेन है क्या एक पेपर चीज लाइक वो आज के टाइम में इतना फेमस क्यों है ऐसा क्या है उसमें
Sure, blockchain is a decentralized and distributed ledger technology that records transactions across multiple computers and nodes. So this is the definition which we find over internet. But in a simpler terms, there is a network of computers and they transact with each other, they communicate with each other, they transfer data, and all these communication is stored in a transaction, and all these transactions are kept in a block. Block is nothing but just a file which holds the data, the communication which is happening between computers, and these blocks are then chronologically set together using different hashing and cryptography techniques, and thus creating a chain of blocks, calling it a blockchain.
Oh,
So basically, it is a group of computers running together, storing data, multiple distributed way, so that everyone has the same copy of blockchain. It's not just one computer having all the data. Instead, everyone part of that network will have the data on their own.
ओके सो लाइक ब्लॉकचेन कुछ भी नहीं लाइक एक लार्ज अमाउंट में कंप्यूटर का नेटवर्क है जो आपका डाटा स्टोर करता है ट्रांसफर करता है राइट
Yes.
ओके
Yeah.
तो लाइक आपने अभी बात की डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन की तो लाइक उसके पीछे कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है वहां पे मतलब ब्लॉकचेन टेक्नोलॉजी में
So, for understanding decentralization, we have to dig deep into what centralization is. Currently, जो हमारा वेब टू जिसे हम कहते हैं वेब टू जो इंटरनेट है वहां पे क्या होता है वी हैव अ कंपनी लेट्स से फॉर एग्जांपल फेसबुक राइट whatever we do on Facebook, whatever data we work on, whatever we like, share, we create a profile, everything is stored under the servers of Facebook, right? They have all the authority and control of that server, and they keep our data with them. Now, what it's good for a Web2 network, but then we hear news like data breach and data selling of data, unauthorized use of data, like they are misusing the data for us, our data basically. So to avoid that situation and to resolve that situation, we came up with decentralization. Now, decentralized have we, there are some things which were already decentralized in a certain manner, but they were not blockchain initially. But with the concept of blockchain technology, we have introduced decentralization again, where no one is in control. Everyone part of the network, like say you are connected to Bitcoin chain, so you are uh, part of a decentralized network, and no one is controlling that network. Everyone part of the chain is controlling that. So there
ओके
is no one authority which is managing everything, which holds everyone's data, which is you know it is in control. So everyone is in control. Everyone owns their data. Everyone can participate. There is no rules. You just need to be having in your internet connection. That's it.
तो लाइक डेटा सेंट्रलाइज का मीनिंग आपके उसमें कि लाइक वेब टू में क्या होता था, वहां पे कंपनी के पास सर्वर रहते थे, उसमें स्टोर रहता था, पर अब इसमें क्या हम अपने उसमें कंप्यूटर में रख सकते हैं, राइट?
Hmm.
ठीक। तो अब जैसे हमने अभी बात की डिसेंट्रलाइज, तो इसके फीचर क्या क्या होंगे ब्लॉकचेन के, जो की फीचर होंगे जो यूज किया जा सकता है?
So first feature is obviously decentralization, which we talked about, right? So usme there is no central authority, control and validation is distributed across the network. Apart from that, there is transparency, immutability, security, and we have code are running everything. Code is run. There is no authority or human intervention anywhere. The codes are running everything. And at the last, I guess, it's efficiency. So, like explaining each and every term, transparency is because everything is distributed among everybody. You made a transaction on chain. You made something. You created something on chain, or you transferred some data uh, from your account to any other one account. That transaction is visible to everyone. It's public. So there you can see that there is transparency, and this also promotes trust because we know what is happening on chain. There is nothing hidden. Just in case of our centralized networks, we don't know what's happening on their servers, right? But
Right.
right now in decentralization, in blockchain, we know what's happening because we can see each and every person's transactions. And I will be calling transactions here because transactions are nothing just sharing of data. Now, this data could be anything. This data could be a currency which you're sharing with anybody. This data could be just some information which you're sharing with someone. And then immutability is a part of key feature of blockchain because whatever you do, whatever you store on chain, it's immutable, it's registered forever. No one can go back and change that data. No one can update it. You can, there are possibilities right now where we can overwrite it or we can, add something more to it. But once it's added to the blockchain, once you made a transaction, the transaction got added in block, it got verified by the network supported that block and added to the blockchain. Now that is there forever. Thus promoting immutability nature of blockchain. So it enhances security. Now security comes with this immutable all these features, and this is done because of cryptography is there, hashing is there, and all different things are going on under the layers of blockchain. So it promotes security.
ओके, तो यहाँ पे काफी सारे फीचर है। तो लाइक जैसे हमने यहाँ पे बात की ट्रांसपेरेंसी और सिक्योरिटी की, तो लाइक
Yeah.
ब्लॉकचेन कैसे आपका यहाँ पे पोटेंशियल कैसे कर सकता है रेवोल्यूशन में, लाइक इंडस्ट्री में वो कैसे अप्लाई कर सकता है, जो भी एडजेसेंट चैलेंज हो गए वहां पे क्या क्या उनकी ट्रांसपेरेंसी रह पाएगी, क्या क्या चैलेंज आएंगे वहां पे सिक्योरिटी में, आपका एक्सपीरियंस से क्या लगता है?
So the challenges which we face in our current network are transparency,
राइट।
right? Security. There is no trust, and there are a lot of third parties involved. So majorly these four things are there which we want to resolve in blockchain. Uh, the transparency is we should have access to what's happening over there, right? But so in a normal conventional internet, we don't know what's happening over there, what transactions are going on. Usually there are third parties which so-called observe the network, but at some point of time they also misuse this nature of network. So transparency is one of the key feature which one challenge which is resolved, and then there is security. Identification in our web 2 is just using the email id. That is our id on chain. There is no full proof verified way of identification on current internet. Using blockchain, everyone gets their own ID, which is proof of their data, which is proof of themselves, using which they can participate in the network. And then, because everyone has their own identity, everyone is transparent, it builds trust. So we get the trust factor in the blockchain. And industries which require official records, which require property records, health records, all these industries, which always face at some point of time, they face the issue of trust. There is no trust between the information carried away. So with blockchain, we can improve this factor, and we get an efficient network because there is no third party. If I want to send you something, I can directly send you. It's a
right,
P2P nature. It's a peer to peer. There is no third party, hovering over there and checking each and everything, organizing. There is just code everywhere. This code, source code, which you have put on chain, verifies the things, validates and authenticates the data, and it makes the network efficient.
ओके। तो कोई ऐसा एक स्पेसिफिक एग्जांपल है जहाँ पे कोई सी इंडस्ट्री या कोई सेक्टर जहाँ पे उसे बेनिफिट हो रहा हो इम्प्लीमेंट करके ब्लॉकचेन टेक्नोलॉजी, तो वो उसे इम्प्लीमेंट करने के बाद क्या उसके फीचर होंगे, क्या वहाँ पे रोल होगा ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन का?
The best example which I can give here is finance because we all are aware of cryptocurrency right now.
राइट,
So, finance is the main industry which has benefited from blockchain, and blockchain has benefited from finance because we could have explored a lot of things. Uh, we have explored a lot of things with finance sector. There are cryptocurrencies. There are different algorithms defined for the bank features which we get from banks, from third parties, from these other centralized processes. Now we are getting the same features in a decentralized manner in the finance sector. We are calling it DeFi, the decentralized finance. Then there are a lot of things. There is voting. Many countries have started voting on chain. They're making it because the features which I mentioned, tamper proof, security, immutable, decentralized, and publicly available. So voting systems were a lot of, there was a black box which was there. We don't know what's happening inside there. We just see people are going, they put the vote, they come out, but we don't know what they're voting, and we can't expect 100% foolproof results because there are a lot of uh, you know things going on at the back end level.
राइट,
We can't trust the authorities which are organizing the voting. So voting systems have been improved because of the transparency factor of blockchain, reducing frauds and malfunctioning voting systems. Apart from that, supply chain is a big market right now.
राइट,
It's not been fully explored, but I guess in coming time, I'm seeing a lot of startups and a lot of companies working on blockchain and integrating it with supply chain because
राइट,
again in supply chain what is there, there is this transparency is not there, and there is a lot of uh, drawbacks in traceability. We don't know, like I have a phone, how is it coming from? Where is it coming from? There is no proof of everything. So we can put each and every data on chain and we can link it to our devices, our products, our consumable items, and we can get the authentication proof via blockchain. And yeah, apart from that, there is healthcare sector as well. There is real estate. There is this energy sector also. You know, all the nuclear power energy systems and electricity makers over there. They can integrate blockchain and they can integrate it directly to our electricity meters. Let's say, for example, and we can get true information and we can get uh, each and every step we can verify how electricity is coming from and how much do I have to pay for it.
सो अब तक हमने बात की ब्लॉकचेन क्या होता है, उसके ऊपर ट्रांसफॉर्म के हमने डिसेंट्रलाइज के ऊपर बात की, फिर उसके फीचर क्या क्या है, और कहाँ पे उसका एक्सपीरियंस क्या हो सकता है, और लास्ट में अभी हमने बात की कौन कौन से इंडस्ट्री में उसे इम्प्लीमेंट करने के उनके क्या क्या फीचर है, राइट?
Yes.
थैंक यू।